Just a real quick announcement before I let this video continue playing. All the clips used in this video I do not own, and every single clip will be linked down below to the original video and to the creator who posted it. Thank you, and let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome, I guess, to my first baseball video. So for those of you who don't know, I'm obviously a Colorado fan, a sports fan, so I support the Colorado Rockies. And right now it is a tough situation with Nolan Arenado being traded away before the season, and a bunch of news surrounding the Rockies right now. But right now I'm trying to get more into baseball than I already am. I'm more of a hockey and football guy. That's where most of my sports knowledge is. And I would like to get better at baseball knowledge. I know a lot about the Rockies, but other teams not so much. And I just really want to learn and get more into baseball because it's a fun sport and I really do enjoy it. But yeah, before we get started, I just want to remind you that Jesus is King. I pray that you give your life to Him. It will make you so much more happy and fulfilled and give you a purpose in this life. And I really hope you accept Him as your Lord and Savior, that He died on the cross for your sins, and we can see each other in heaven. I truly hope that hope and pray that you take this advice, and I believe God put this video out there for you to see for a reason, and I give all glory and credit to Him that you're watching this video and all the support I've gotten recently. We're 9 subscribers away from 100, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, of course, without further ado, let's get started with the Rockies trade deadline. I guess this is more trade deadline. So yeah, with the All-Star game coming up, there's been a lot of buzz on Rockies players potentially being traded. And let's start off with our ace, German Marquez. Now 2023 and has a team option for the 2024 season, or he signed through 2022 and has the team option for the 2023 season. It's one of those two, but I'm happy that he won't be traded because Marquez is a player that we want to build around in Coors. He's been quite successful pitching at Coors, and I truly do think that, he is our ace and he's a player that we can build around for the future. Currently this season, he has a 2.4 WAR. He has 7 wins, 6 losses. He has an ERA of 3.59. He's played and started 18 games. He's pitched a total of 105.1 innings with 105 strikeouts, and he is rocking a 1.177 whip. And again, this is just this season. This isn't his career. This is just what's happening this season for German Marquez. And I'm glad that Bud Black has said that he won't be traded. Next up is Jon Gray, who could potentially be traded as well. I saw an article, and sorry, I don't have it. This came up when I was making this video and getting all the stats. But right now, our interim GM has shut down trade talks on both Trevor Story and Jon Gray right now, and is going to pick that up again when we come back from the All-Star break. Now, I do hope we can get Trevor Story to sign to a long-term deal, but that is just optimistic thinking. And yeah, so I have heard rumors that Jon Gray is a potential trade candidate right now this season. Once again, this is just this season. He has a .8 WAR, has 5 wins, 6 losses, has a 3.94 ERA, has both played and started in 15 games, pitched 80 innings with 73 strikeouts and a 1.238 whip. Yeah, Jon Gray, I like him. One of our better pitchers, and has been for a while. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we move him for some prospects here. Just we're in that rebuilding phase, and Jon Gray is definitely a potential trade candidate. Next up is Trevor Story. Now, of course, we moved Nolan Arenado, and as much as I want to sign him to a long-term deal and keep him in Colorado for a long time, I don't think that's going to happen. I got some potential trades looming. So before we get that, this season, he hasn't been himself. He has struggled a little bit this season, but He has a 1.8 WAR. He's had 269 at bats with 68 hits, 11 home runs, a 2.53 batting average, 40 runs, 41 RBIs, 15 stolen bases, a 3.26 on base percentage, a 4.50 slugging percentage, a 7.75 OPS, and a 103 OBS plus. Yeah, I think those stats are right. I got them from Baseball Reference, I believe. So they should be right, but if not, that's where I got the stats. And now with the Rockies potentially trading Trevor Story, I got 3 potential trades, which I will link down below to where I got these trades. The first one is the Rockies and the Yankees, and the New York Yankees would get Trevor Story on, obviously, and the Rockies would receive Luis Gil, who is, I believe it's their 5th best prospect, and a pitcher, Josh Breaux and Tyler Wade. That's a solid option. I pretty much think that might be the destination for Trevor. Is the Yankees is, I think, the most likely spot that he will end up. But if he didn't, the second spot I would end up is actually the second trade that they have suggested here, and it is the Oakland Athletics, and they get Trevor Story, where the Rockies get Dalton Jeffries, which I believe is the A's 4th best prospect, and we also get Brian Brulevs, something like that. Just 2 prospects. One of them's pitching, I believe. Maybe both of them are pitchers. Getting those pitching prospects. And then the third one that they had listed was the Tampa Bay Rays get Trevor Story, and the Rockies get Cole Wilcox, Blake Hunt, and Brent Honeywell, which I wouldn't mind, but I don't know if he's going to be going to the Rays. Obviously, they got Wander Franco coming up. I don't know. He could be potentially traded there. He could not. I don't know. I think the Yankees is the most likely suggestion. And then I've heard some buzz about him going to the White Sox and also the Athletics. I can't really link them, but that's just from what I've heard and seen on Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, that is that. And before I end this video off, I want to go over 4 prospects. I don't know a lot of prospects. This is just quick research these past 2 days, maybe day and a half, of 4 prospects that I want the Rockies to get in this upcoming entry player draft. Now, keep in mind that some of these, they may not fall to us, so maybe we don't get them. But the first one I got is Kumar Rocker, the right-handed pitcher out of Vanderbilt. I go to Oklahoma State, and when Vanderbilt played us, this guy was playing the first game against us, and he was just absolutely balling. Had pitches in the hundreds. This guy was unbelievable, and ever since he played that game, I've wanted him to come to the Rockies. He has a record currently, or this is throughout his whole career at Vanderbilt. He has a record of 28 wins, 10 losses, a 2.89 ERA, starting 39 games with 236.2 innings pitched. He has a 22 WHIP and has 321 strikeouts. Now, I've gone through a lot of mock drafts, both online on websites and through YouTube videos, and none of them have the Rockies selecting Kumar Rocker. He's either taken before the Rockies can draft him to the Royals or to the Diamondbacks, or some have the Rockies passing on him. So, who knows what happens. I've heard from a lot of people that this is going to be random. There's not like a set order that a lot of these guys are going to go in. So, Kumar Rocker, if he becomes a Rocky, I would be absolutely stoked. Now, the second prospect that I want, I don't see as happening because I see him going number 2 a lot, and that is Kumar Rocker's teammate and Jack Leader, another right-handed pitcher out of Vanderbilt. Now, he has a current record of 13 wins, 4 losses. He has a 2.08 ERA. He started 21 games, has pitched 125.2 innings with a 7 whip, and has 201 strikeouts. Once again, I believe he played against us. I can't remember if we beat him or if we lost to him. Who knows? I know we won one of the 3-game series, but I mean, I just want the Rockies to build up a solid pitching rotation. You know, you got German Marquez, who I really like. I really like Austin Gomber, who we got in the Nolan Arenado trade. I like Kyle Freeland. John Gray's probably gone, and I would really like one of these young pitchers to add to the Rockies in order to have a strong pitching rotation. Obviously, you want to be able to score in Coors, but if we're able to limit the damage in Coors and get a top pitcher who can pitch in Coors and not have to worry about the effect of just going yard all the time, that'd be awesome. And that's why my draft prospect number 3-1 is Jackson Jobe, who's a right-handed pitcher out of Heritage Hall High School. And I did a bunch of digging, and I could not find any stats on him. I've seen a couple mocks of the Rockies taking him. I've seen a couple mocks of him going before the Rockies, and I've seen a couple mocks of him going after the Rockies. So who knows? I mean, I would be thrilled if we could get Jackson Jobe. The thing is if we got Kumar Rocker or Jack Leader, which I'd love, I feel like they would be in the MLB quickly, which I think I would love to see them in the MLB quickly developing, and I think that'd be a great thing. But if we get someone like a Jackson Jobe, who will take maybe a little bit longer to develop because he hasn't had that college experience yet, and will need to take a little bit more time in the minors, potentially maybe he comes in around the same time Zach Veen does. Obviously, we got Ryan Rollison coming in soon. I completely forgot about him adding to the rotation. But if we get Jackson Jobe, I mean, shoot, man, I think that'd be fantastic. And the 4th and final draft prospect that I would really want would be Brady House, a shortstop out of Winterboro High School. And, you know, with the potential Trevor Story trade, I mean, finding his replacement would potentially be a need for the Rockies. If we don't go pitcher out, I think we should take shortstop. Maybe an outfielder would be nice, but, you know, having Brady House, you know, we already got Brendan Rodgers who can play both second and short, so wherever he can play. But if we got Brady House, move Rodgers to second, I mean, shoot, that'd be solid. And in 79 games played with a .524 batting average, who had 250 at-bats, scoring 117 runs with 60 RBIs and 17 home runs. I think Brady House with that power and Coors, shoot, just build back up the prospects and rebuild. And, you know, I think that'd be a fantastic pick. And, I mean, while I don't know as much of these prospects like I do football and hockey prospects, these are the 4 ones that I want after doing a very, very tiny amount of research. Again, who knows what the Rockies are going to do. I know their scouts have better information than I do. Hopefully their interim GM is more competent than Jeff Bridich was. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're so close to 100 subs, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out.